Hey, sweetie, it's Dad. I threw together a little presentation for you here of some computer choices. Um, what we have here is a first setup, and this is the one that I was talking about that I use. I have the Microsoft Surface laptop in the center there, and which I really like the laptop. Um, you have a 27-inch monitor. When you come back into your room, you can plug it in, and then run everything through that. You got your gaming keyboard. I'll make sure I definitely get that. And a gorgeous um, wireless mouse. And of course, you got the printer there, which you can also plug in. The whole thing about this, though, it has one USB port on the side, and I use a little uh, multi USB port to plug into the side of it. And the nice thing about this laptop is it has a separate power cable. So you can plug it in and also use the USBs. So everything would connect through a USB port on the side. So you'd have to remember to bring that with you. Um, so uh, that is the first one. I guess the drawback to this is if anything happens to your laptop, then you're SOL. But if you think you can manage to take care of it really well and you think it would be a good fit, it's got a nice screen on it. It is touch screen too. The monitor would not be though. But um, again, I mean, you've worked with a laptop before, so I guess you can kind of envision this. But the difference is you can have dual monitors, but you'll have so your laptop will act as one monitor, and the monitor, the big 27-inch screen monitor up here, is not touchscreen, but it'll be your second screen possibly. So, and the keyboard on this is pretty nice too. Okay, and it's got that Alcantara finish right here. It's kind of like a cloth. Seems like a cloth, but it's nice. Anyways, okay, so it is Windows based. So the majority of choices here are going to be Windows based. So you'll have to learn the new operating system, but it's pretty straightforward. There are some little things that might irritate you at first, but after that, you'll get pretty proficient at it, and you'll actually enjoy it. Okay, on to the next computer setup. Here we have the Pavilion, which we saw that at Best Buy. It's got that sound bar across the bottom. Um, yeah, that was one thing that was lacking in computer setup one was the sound bar. This looks like it has a camera on top of it and everything. And this is also Windows based. It is also touchscreen. If that's a feature that you want to use. And then, of course, your favorite keyboard and this random mouse that looked girly, so I picked it for this presentation. And here's our printer. So this is, and then you would still be using your MacBook um, laptop, which is not a problem. I mean, I know that thing keeps a charge forever. The only thing I didn't like about the MacBook is it has a one plug on the side, which is both power and the USB. So to find a dongle that was you can put a multi USB hub on it, but you have to have that dongle, but then you can't charge it at the same time. So make sure you keep it charged every night, and then you can have it in the morning, or all day actually. But anyways, this is the Hewlett Packard thing that we saw at Best Buy on the end there. You liked the sound bar. Pretty sure it was silver or something, whitish. So I kind of like this setup. On the side of this thing, you have a bunch of USB ports, so all this stuff could be hardwired to it, which is better. You're not losing batteries and stuff like that. And I guess that's about it on this. It seems like it was a pretty good deal as well. So on to the next one. Oh, we know this one. We recognize this computer, don't we? Anyways, this is the new iMac. It's 27-inch screen, so it's the same size as the monitor that we were looking at for computer setup 1 and also the Pavilion. The only difference is it's a Mac, so you don't have to learn a new operating system, but we're going to run into issues running programs that are Windows based. That means we'll have to get a Parallels or a well, Parallels is the best one to use, really, to run a Windows virtual machine inside of it. But you know, that's no big deal. But anyways, you recognize the setup. I think this thing has speakers on it somewhere. You know, Mac likes to hide everything, make it very simple. But it's this is probably the most expensive of the 3 so far, of course. But again, you know, I was always a big Mac advocate, so it's really up to you. But I've really grown to the Windows platform. So, but that's my opinion. This is, you're going to have to be doing all your work on this. So, seems like this will be a good. I mean, all these choices so far seem like they would be a good. They'd get you through 4 years of college. So, and that's the goal here. Something that's going to last for that amount of time, and you'll be happy with, and you're not just going to get tired of it and hate it. But also keep in mind you got the computer labs too, and they got some good computers there, and they're always updated with all the new software. Oh, and a different slide too. Once we get all this set up, I can help you find the available software from the school that's free to download for the students. But anyways, so another thing you'll need to remind me about is making sure that you get a new cartridge for your printer, because I've ordered them, I know which one it is, and it's only one cartridge for this one. If you find that you absolutely need a color printer, we can do that, but your printer services at school seem like they're going to be awesome, so that's another time. So anyways, okay, so there's this, your 27-inch iMac, not touchscreen, I don't think. I think that's all other companies that are doing that right now. And a simple setup. On to the next. Okay, that big nice Microsoft Surface Studio thing we saw at the bookstore. That was cool. I really like that. It's $3,000 something, I believe. No, it is not. It is $2,700. It says right, where's the camera? Right there. $2,700. Okay, if they had the Surface Studio for $2,700, I would say go try to get it from there if you want that. But they came out with the Surface Studio 2, and I can't find Surface Studio 1 for sale through HP, but the 2 was like $3,500, which is ridiculous. So this one, Lenovo, has a similar product. This thing, your monitor will tilt down so that you can kind of, you know, if you put your arm on your desk and it's at an angle, like this, you know, as you would like draw on the thing, you know, all the commercials that you see on it. It does all that. It also has a little place for the keyboard to store and charge, I believe, and then it looks like the mouse can charge here as well as the pen. I'm hoping that you can see this arrow as I'm doing this, and then of course, yeah, so you can draw all over this thing. That means you're going to get it all greasy, and you know, there's going to be crumbs and, or you know, food stuck to it, like, you know, like everything else in the house. Not saying that you're greasy. We're all greasy, is what I'm saying. But this one is about $2,600. So it's ugly. It's definitely ugly, but it's pretty cool. It's 27 inch as well, all touchscreen. You got your little stylus that you draw with and everything. I think you can lean on it and draw. So I don't know the brand that well. Never used it. So we're kind of at be kind of a crazy, well, not crazy, but might be a chance we're taking on this. So will it last for the 4 years you're in college? I don't know. Is it cool? Yeah. Would it be nice if you decided to get artistic all of a sudden? Yeah, sure. So anyways, so we got that one. This is just kind of an off the wall scenario computer setup. So again, 27 inch touchscreen, keyboard charging. Also I think if you had a phone that was induction charging, meaning that you didn't have to have the cable, you just sat it on the pad, kind of like your watch, Apple Watch, which I will send you a charger for. You would just set your phone on here and it would charge it. So, which is all kind of neat, but necessary? No, but okay. Anyways, we have computer setup number 4, and that is probably conclude this presentation. Oh, my face is covering up this dancing robot. But anyways, these all are links. I don't know why that turned out gray. I think it's because I clicked on it earlier. But these are links you can go and check out each of the computers. You don't worry about the, on setup number 1. I wouldn't really worry about the monitor, checking that out, because we'll just find a nice monitor that's got good colors on it and a good refresh rate, so you could watch stuff on it. But like, if you decide you didn't want the TV and you wanted to watch everything on there, your Netflix or whatever. But anyways, these are all links. I'm sure you're used to these. I hope they work. Otherwise, you're just going to have to type them in. But that concludes this, and what we can do is I can either get all this stuff, have it delivered here, and I can set it up down there, or if you're feeling like you can handle it and get it all shipped there. The thing about the shipping there is it all goes to the what is it? The services. It goes to, for independent mail carriers such as UPS, FedEx, DHL, the address should read student's full name, and it goes to the Dining Commons box where you have a PO box, and I think they'll probably just hold the package there. They don't deliver packages straight to your room here, but also I'll need to get that information from you, how to address packages to you, as you can see here in the blue and white, I think is what it's called. Anyways, I'll just send you a picture of those later. So anyways, if we could get it directly to you, if we bought everything in that store, then they might even set it up for you. I don't know, but I don't know. Well, take a look at these, and then we'll figure out the logistics of it after you've decided. Again, the Best Buy one, of course, I can pick it up as well as everything, as well as the Microsoft. I just have it delivered. I'm sorry, the laptop. So, and also I can get everything here. Apple, of course, I deliver here. Of course, the Apple way might be just to get it from the store. They had a lot of Apple products there. And then the Lenovo. Again, with the Lenovo and the touchscreen thing, you can go to the store and ask them, hey, do you still have that Microsoft Surface Studio that was on display? And if so, how much is it? And because the new ones are $3,500, but on their website it says they don't have one out of stock. But so I think that what they did is they already sold their display model. But anyways, I do like the setup too. I've had Hewlett Packard computers before, and they're good. I almost think of them as kind of a few years use, and then they're disposable because they go out of date so quick. But anyways, that's okay. I think that any four of these fit if you're trying to get that Surface Studio. All of them will get you through 4 years of college. So anyways, take care. Love you. Let me know, and I will talk to you. See you soon. Love you.